Welcome, podcast fans. It's time for the What's Up Bro podcast show, presented by J&J Production Studios, the home for all your entertainment needs. All kinds of great topics discussed every week, a variety of different themes offered, special guest appearances, prize giveaways, and so much more. Stay tuned. And now, here are your hosts, Sam Crow and Big Hoss.
Well, hello, happy Saturday night, everybody. Welcome to a brand new episode of the show. So glad you guys could join us here on this beautiful Saturday night, September the 28th. Hard to believe that we are only barely through the first week of fall, but already we're coming into October. The year is coming to an end very, very soon. But still a lot of great stuff happening here, of course, which we're so glad you guys are joining us as always. If you're new to the show, welcome. We're so glad to have you here. And we're hoping that we are getting some... a lot of new listeners there. We've had some great turnabout so far, so we do want to welcome you if you're the first timer here. If not, welcome, of course, back as always if you're a regular listener. We appreciate you guys. We are one big community here, and we love everybody that participates there, so thank you so much for being here. But I am indeed Sam Crow, along with Big Hoss. What's up, Big Hoss?
What's up?
You are back from vacation. How did it go?
Yeah, it went good.
That's good. Big Hoss had a little trip. Well, it technically was down south for you, because going down towards the southern states there was a bit of a trip for you. But you seem like even the journey was a lot of fun. You got some nice footage there, and the whole experience. I gotta say, I think my favorite thing for you was, did you actually go on the wave machine? Did you try it?
No.
Oh, man.
It was $75.
Oh,
for
geez.
45 minutes.
Well, I mean, that's I don't know. That's still, it's pretty pricey. Anybody in your family try it?
No.
Okay, it's just fun to watch. At least you can see it, though, a little bit. So that's what they say. Sometimes the things are not always the cheapest there, but at least it was a good adventure for you. But we're glad to have Big Hoss back along with us as well there. So if just a reminder for you guys, too, and we'll put this out there. Of course, as always, if you want to stay up to date with us, check it out. Linktree.com/J_J Production Studios. You can find all the links to your favorite podcast streaming services where our episodes can be found, of course, as always. Which includes, added to it, is the official studio website, which, let's get the sound effects up for this point, too. As of tomorrow, actually, hold on, time out. There we go. It turns 6 months old tomorrow. I know, hard to believe, right? 6 months, jnjproductionstudios.com. Check it out. You can listen to episodes directly on the website as well. It's phenomenal. That was our big plan for this year. Didn't even think it was going to happen this year, but it actually did. So we're so grateful for that. Let's just take a quick overview in general. We've had, let's see, where's the, oh wait, here it is, analytics there. Let's find out. Since it's been up for 6 months, we've had a total of 290 visitors, 138 users, and 1 email subscriber, which is great. That's awesome. We'll see what happens next year. Hope the numbers will grow. But that's kind of going to be the theme for tonight as well, which we'll get to in a second. What else do we have? Make sure you guys check it out if you didn't. PodzQuad, new episode came out Thursday night. Was not game night. We were pushing that back because there was a couple cancellations, so it's not the 100th episode, which will give Big Hoss a chance to get out there. The guys want you to come out there, so mark your calendar. It'll be, let's see. Excuse me, that was Thursday. I believe they're shooting for October 17th, but I feel like it's going to be a week sooner than that, because we had episode 20, 97, 98, 99. Yeah, so mark your calendar there, Big Hoss. October 17th. That is the game night. It's a lot of fun there, so if you want, I'm going to send you reminders when we get closer, but keep track of that. Hopefully you can make it there. We'll get you in there, but you guys make sure you listen in. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be all games we're going to play, and there's going to be some prizes, I believe, given away as well. Oh, yes, and don't forget, we are vastly approaching, a couple months away. We had my big birthday bash over the summer. We got Big Hoss's birthday bash coming up. It's a 2-for-1 special where we have not one of us, but both of us actually having birthdays falling on a weekend show. So we're going to do that. Again, of course, as long as Big Hoss doesn't have any major plans and family doesn't do anything, we're going to celebrate that, excuse me, as well. What else do we have? We have some announcements for coming up, too, for some changes we talked about. We're going to cover that more later as we go. We apologize, too. We had no show last night we decided to take a break there. It was a long day for me yesterday. We're going to go just a tad bit longer to make up for it tonight, in case you guys were wondering. So there you go, surprise. And I think that's about it. We have one other announcement we'll share, but we'll share it towards the end of the show because I want to make sure we get that out there in a reminder too, because we've been talking about it. Oh yes, and lastly, and most importantly, so this is the last weekend of November. Wow, I'm ahead of myself. September. So next weekend begins October. October 4th and 5th will be the beginning of our Halloween special episodes coming up. Halloween theme is here. Hard to believe it. We're getting closer to Christmas time. It's going to be following not too far behind it. So everybody loves it. You guys are big fans of it. It's our seasonal episodes, which we're looking forward to. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. It's going to be awesome throughout the whole month, which leads to the special episode, which is usually on or around the holiday. And let's just double check the calendar because I feel like it's not a holiday. It's not on the weekend this year. No, it is not. It'll actually, let's see. So we will probably do our Halloween celebration because it leads right into November. I don't want to do it now. So October 25th or 26th, one of those days, we will probably most likely do our Halloween episode there. So mark your calendars. Make sure you guys tune in for that as well. So the preface for the show tonight, and we're going to talk about this to begin with. So we titled the episode A Year in the Review. We always like to reflect on how the year went. I mean, of course, we still have a couple months to go. It's almost over, but we've had quite a year this year. I will say I've been pleasantly surprised with, and we want to give a huge shout out. Thank you to our special guests that we've had on the show, our good friends Vercha Partakova. We've had Mickey from Mickey and the Doom, of course the guys from the Cellar Dwellers, Austin and Emma, and from the Orange Moon Project. Which, if you guys have a chance, check it out. They are playing live this evening. A lot of great guests. Hope to have some more. Hope to have a lot of these guys come back. We're trying to still schedule a few, but there's so much stuff going on. Everybody's busy, so we understand that. But it was an amazing turnout as far as guests go. Again, it wasn't we didn't plan it. Some of them were spontaneous. Some of them just kind of happened, which is great. We also added our 10th show this year. We got the website up this year. What am I forgetting? What else do we have going this year? There was something else. What am I missing? Is that everything? Did I miss something? What do you think? We're missing. We got the website. We got the guests. It was quite a year this year. But one of the things I wanted to pose, and I wanted to have Big Hoss give your thoughts on this, because this was a question that was sort of not even a question. It was more of a thought that was brought up when we did the PodzQuad Thursday night, and we sort of talked about this before. And but I thought this was really unique and interesting, and so I'm going to share mine briefly, and then I'll let Big Hoss chime in here I want your thoughts for this too. But so. I forget exactly how the topic came about, but it was mentioned, and Pagosi made the comment about how, he realized and recognized how, doing the show, didn't think, again, anything was going to come about. Focus, obviously people want to have success if they can make money at it. That's usually everybody starts on an endeavor to have a business or do something like that. But you find the true inspiration and the true value of something when you're able to provide something for someone else. Now, we've said that. We always say that. We start on this endeavor. We're hoping it'll grow. We're hoping that, it might provide some financial assistance there. I'm not sure. But the core concept was, if we can help at least a few people, provide entertainment, provide some words and actions and thoughts, that was really what we strive to do that for. And, I feel like we kind of hit that. And I think a testament of that, too, and see if you agree with me here on that, is the amount of growth that we had based on the numbers this year, which spiked dramatically. So is it fair to say, would you think that it kind of reached quite a few people, right? Because there are definitely, people are tuning in, people are listening, and we love you guys for it. Thank you so much. We hope you get something out of it. We have a whole part of that is a whole new plan for next year. We're going to try to get some gaming going next year. We want to get some streaming there. We'll see if we can do that. We got some ideas that we're going to float around, which Big Hoss and I are going to have a meeting before the year is over, because we have to figure out. We got to figure out the next step, because you guys know there's some changes coming, which we addressed a little bit. We're going to address that again before the year's over, naturally, but we are going to be covering all that stuff. So, but yeah, it's interesting when that thought come up, because and I know Deanie made the comment when we were talking too. He said, some people, it's like the app kind of thing. Some people can get rich overnight. They create an app and it just takes off. Some people, we have to work harder to try to have a level of success. I've always said, I've always said that, success can be measured different ways. I guess it's how you look at it. It's what your goals are ultimately. And let's rewind and look at this for the year in review. What was our goal initially when we started this? You remember? The entire goal was what? We only had one show idea, right? That was pretty much what it started with. And then, as we talked about it, and we started to spitball ideas, figure out where we were going to go, and it did turn out to be one show, which worked out really well. If you guys go back and listen to the original episodes, you'll see that. And then it spawned into several ideas. It broke off into several different topics. Several different shows came out of it. And as I said just a moment ago, we're at 10 shows now, technically now entirely, that we offer here, which we pretty much built our own network for that too, to be honest. That's one of the things we're hoping to see from Mr. J, that he had some plans that for next year too. He wanted to see if we can grow. So that's part of that too. But you don't really understand and you don't know what's going to happen when you start something and you don't know and you're not sure if it's going to produce anything. And we didn't know that for the shows, obviously. But you still put your best effort forward because, you just don't know. I said, like, if people like Steve Jobs and Bill Gates and all these other great inventors of these modern technological things that we have never tried that. Let's go back even further. Even, let's say, the great inventors like Thomas Edison. We would never have the light bulb if you didn't persevere and try that. Or Alexander Graham Bell with the telephone, right? So, point being, you don't know until you put your best foot forward. And I've said it, and I dwell on this. I think about it a lot because I'm really glad I stuck to my battle plan of putting my effort forward and at least trying. When I attempted to do music there, apparently music just did not pan out, which I didn't know at the time. I know it could be hit or miss, and kind of wishing in some ways it did, but it just wasn't the direction I guess I was meant to go there. So what did come out of it though was the podcast there, which obviously it wasn't exactly a forthright idea that was in my mindset that, oh yeah, this is exactly what I'm gonna be good at, especially because I hadn't done it before. Now for you, Big Hoss, you had an effort before, but it was kind of sort of a rough go, and then you took a break for a while. Did you think it was ever going to come back around again where you were going to be able to do that by yourself? I should say. I should preface that.
No.
Yeah, and so that's really where, when you boil it down, and we came to that conclusion when we decided to collectively work together and make this what we have now. And again, still no guarantee, even collaborating and working together, if it was going to produce anything. But at least we knew we had a better shot. Two heads are better than one. All that, the same, 9 yards and spiel of that. But it panned out really well. And I got to say, probably since how this year turned out, and I'm never one to say how do we top it next year. I don't know, and we got to wait and see what happens next year. Naturally. But it's really just it's a testament to how well things happen, and we'll use this as an example. Now I haven't heard back from them, but we were looking for someone to do the website. We had no luck there, and it didn't seem like that was going to happen this year. The website worked out; it kind of found us. We recently discovered. Now we were reached out about this possibility for a potential for ways to be able to generate sponsorships there, which we're looking into, and all these sort of things that were just kind of happening that, we had no idea that was going to happen. So, and it happened organically. It happened, it just kind of fluidly happened. We weren't, over the top trying to make things that happen, but sometimes things just, they do. So, the idea there is it can happen. It's a struggle. It's rough. We had our rough patches, our rough moments, and I gotta say, I've said it before too, and I'm sure Hoss, you'd agree too. There was times we didn't think this was going to work at all, right? Because it was difficult. We had between the early struggles with figuring out the biggest fun struggle was how are we going to do this from the distance? Because obviously we know Big Hoss and I are not in the same spot. We're in different locations. And we must have tried, at least when we first started, I think there was, we tried the Skype feature, which we kind of had play with. It didn't work super well. It kind of got annoying initially. So, and then we didn't realize we were trying the whole using multiple devices, trying to see if we could try different things. I feel like we did a couple shows. I think we actually did it over the phone, right? I think either I called you or you called me. We tried patching the audio in that way, which didn't work the best. I mean, obviously, you can hear, but whoever was on the phone, not in front of the microphone, you couldn't hear. So all these little things, and then it makes you wonder, like, why do we even bother? Why are we trying for that? Because it's so difficult. But over time, I don't want to say we perfected it, but we've engineered and discovered better ways to utilize the software, utilize the system. We've done a couple different options that seem to work. So, we've been able to grow. We've been able to develop different techniques for that, different things. Are we keeping you up?
No,
Captain Yanni over here. Are you out in the cold? How's the weather out there? Is it cool out there?
it's pretty nice.
Well, that's good. Well, it's cooler here, but yeah. So, when you factor all those things, and some people, there's a lot of great shows out there from the podcast standpoint, the podcasting world, and a lot of it depends on how much you want to invest. We've invested a lot to get everything where we wanted it. I'm sure we'll probably invest more in the future for other things that we want to grow. Again,
They go
depends
to
on
public.
the directions and where the show goes and such. But it's inspiring when you see that, because it helps you recognize the fact that it's worth the effort for that. And again, we'll credit Big Hoss, and he likes to take credit here, but I will definitely give him a nod where when he want to kick things into gear and get things started. And see, I'm not one of those to just jump in. However, and this doesn't always work, so let's just clarify. Sometimes when you find something good, like we did when we found the software we wanted to use, which Big Hoss is like, yep, we got to get a subscription for this right now. I'm like, okay. I want to look at it first, because I hadn't looked, to be fair, I hadn't looked at it yet, so like I'm going on blind faith, but it definitely had a point and was right, because it panned out and it paid off in a big way. So, and I think you even said too, what did you say? Like, you have to take an action, take a step before, we have to, how did you say that? If we want to get somewhere, we have to, no, go ahead, how'd you say
Take a risk. Take a
Yeah.
risk before we get somewhere.
Yep, and honestly and truthfully, he was absolutely right. So, I think it was just the initial nerves. We didn't know if it was going to take off the ground. We didn't know which direction it was going to go. There's so many question marks, and we were still figuring it out as we went along. But the point of it, and again, back to the original, the method is, and so Big Hoss, you agree or not, like, it's worth it if at least a few people are interested. And we're glad to have the numbers we have, but even if we had just a few people, if that was touching somebody, it's worth the effort, right? Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because same thing like we talked about recently with mental health. Like, we have ASMR nighttime sleep. We talk, we try to help with sleep issues. Sometimes we talk about serious things. We do try to have a different range of different topics to cover, not because we want to be morbid or get anybody down or be anything that's going to be upsetting, but we are trying our hardest to do something that's going to be helpful for other people. Because really, again, that's exactly why really we started doing this. We thought, we have some perfect experiences, things we can share, and we just figured we could bring our own unique approach to it, which we're going to figure out some other topics too, because there's plenty more stuff that we're going to have coming up down the road. Let's see. Hang on, I'm multitasking here.
Are you?
But there's something to be said about the effort there. Now, we also said too is we don't compete with other people. We know there's other shows. There might be shows that are better. We don't know. We're not worried about that. We are just focusing on what we can bring to the table, and we're bringing our own unique flair to it. It's not a new concept. You guys know that. We shared that. But we at least want to contribute to society and to help out in the world, whatever we can do to be a positive outlook for folks. Now, again, we haven't seen that. We don't know. Maybe it has affected you guys. Maybe. And again, you're welcome to tell us, share with us on social media, contact us, whatever you want to do. But we hope that it has affected you guys to the point where, whatever the case is, maybe to take some risks, take some opportunities for yourself, maybe, consider alternatives for your life, where life is heading, to think about things. We don't know. We're just kind of spitballing potential possibilities. We just hope that, ultimately it's been something that has been positive for you guys. So, oops, hang on. But, we just don't know. And again, we didn't do this. We would hope that, for lack of a better term, we see some generate some more revenue, because if we can make this a side gig where we can make some money off of that, obviously it's going to encourage us to do more. We're going to do it regardless, though. So either way, that's just what we plan to do. But it's just a positive thing when you have that in addition to it. So that's just a side goal. But again, it's not our. If we become millionaires at doing this and we make a whole ton of money and maybe we get super famous. I don't know. I mean, again, Big Hoss is still more famous than I am because he gets recognized. I still have yet to be recognized, ironically, which I don't know why that is. What is it about you? Let's talk about that for a second. What do you guys? Let's take a poll. What do you love about Big Hoss? Because he's so recognizable. Is it because he's kind of like that cuddly big teddy bear? Is he very? Is it cute? I don't know. Like, what is the thing? Like, what's the draw there? It's got to be something. What do you think it is? Why do you think people are more interested for you? Do you have any ideas?
From what I hear, a lot of people are just drawn into me.
Yeah, but why? What do you think? Why do you think the reason is? Just because your personality, or what?
I guess.
Maybe. I guess he's just that charismatic. Don't you? Now here's
But
the
it's
thing.
always been that way. I've always drawn people into me.
Well, that's good. Well, that's and again, that's a testament to you. Like, now, I usually do that too, but I don't think in this particular realm of platform, I should say, it hasn't happened yet. Other than people that know me that comment about it, and obviously that doesn't count because people know me. So, there is that. But it's a great thing. I mean, it's great to be recognized. It's nice to at least see that, it's making an impact. I mean, obviously our numbers are trending really well on social media. We're getting closer to 1,400 followers, believe it or not. So, it's just a testament to really the efforts we put in. And I gotta say, there's some days and some nights I just sit about and think about, wow, we accomplished so much in such a short amount of time. It flew by so quickly that, I didn't think it was even possible or even could fathom the idea that we would get to where we got to. And again, I'm really excited. As I said, we don't know what's going to happen next year, the year after that. We have to wait and see. But just that notion that we've gotten this far, for me, is just absolutely phenomenal. It's huge. And, it just shows that sometimes the least things that you expect, you can be good at. And as I said, I wasn't planning to I wasn't looking for podcasting exactly, but it was just something that started to develop, and I know I said I'll give it a try, and that sort of a thing. And so if it works out, great, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. But everybody I've said, and I should ask Big Hoss this question, so I don't know if people say it for you, but everybody I said saying this, we seem to have a knack and a flair for this, that again, and I'm glad for that, because we do try our best, but especially for me, I'm usually super critical, so it's really hard for me to be objective and to comment on that or believe those nice comments, because I just always, I think it's the athletic nature for me too, that I want to be better. It's the perfectionist nature. I don't know, but if you get big compliments like that, Big Hoss, like, I don't know, have people told you, like, maybe family, like, how much they like the show or how well you do with it? Like, do you get any
Nobody
positives?
in my family really listened to the show.
They what?
Nobody in my family's really listened to the show.
Okay, well, bad example, but okay, people that maybe that have commented. That's kind of sad. Nobody. Well, my family doesn't really too much either. Sometimes, but aside from that, have you gotten any positive feedback from people that have heard the show? We'll put it that way.
So, yeah.
So, but it's encouraging, right? Because it makes you feel like, well, hey, if they like it, then obviously we're doing something right. Because not everybody hits pay dirt that way, but it took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. It's going to continue to take a lot of blood, sweat, and tears because we want to. I told Big Hoss that from the beginning. I want us to be the best we can be. Does that mean we'll be the best all time? I don't know, but we're going to strive to be. But it's just having that action and that goal plan, because if we didn't, then we would just be stuck at, I don't want to necessarily say mediocre, but we'd be stuck at a very average spot, which we don't want to be. So you have to have sort of that goal, that focus, that sort of idea that it's possible to grow and to break into something new. So just some words from wisdom, some things to think about, and hopefully you guys will take that to heart there as well. But let's take a quick pause here since we're at about almost our halfway mark already, believe it. Well, actually about 30 minutes. Let's take a pause here. Let's reevaluate stuff. If you guys need a chance, get a snack or two, go to the bathroom. I'm going to reset here. I'll give Big Hoss a chance. Take a break. Stay tuned. We'll come back to you there. I'm going to end the meeting here so we don't lose time. We'll be right back, though. Plenty more show. You guys know we're going to be doing this a bit longer tonight to make up for last night. Let's put our fire out here that we started, which I don't think you guys can hear anyway, but I can hear it. It just gives me ambiance and feedback in the background there. But hope you guys are having a great Saturday. I hope you had a great weekend so far. I hope it's been a great week. I know we're also so busy. Life just never stops. It's incredible. It's amazing. But we hope you guys enjoy that. We're going to play a little bit of commercial here. We're going to play our normal some music here. I want to incorporate our good friends. We want to get Cellar Dwellers in here as well as Mickey, of course, on the Doom. We want to play some songs for you guys there as well. So we'll take a little bit longer of commercial here. We're going to come back. Still plenty more here at the What's Up Bro podcast show. Of course, brought to you by the one and only J&J Production Studios, your one true home for entertainment. There's a lot of us out there. There's a lot of people using that because it just happens people have those same initials. But we are the entertainment buzz. We are the ones here that bring you the podcasting world, taking it by storm, and bring you guys fun, joy, and entertainment that you want and deserve, and hopefully you love and appreciate because we work so hard for you. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of our family and community. We love you guys. We'll share some more stuff, some more updates too when we come back. We're going to look a little bit and reflect on a few things as well because we're kind of doing our year in review. We like to do this at least once or twice in the year at some point. And I figured now's a good time since really there's no major holidays going on now. And we're going to have the holiday episode seasons coming up soon. So we may or may not get one more in there. We'll see because we also have our more announcements we want to cover too as we get closer to the end of the year, which a lot of you guys are probably familiar with. Some of you might not be. So we want to just reiterate it at least one more time before we hit the end of this year. Specifically the end of December 31st, New Year's Eve into New Year's Day for next year. We'll cover all that and more down the road. So take a break, take a pause. We'll be right back for more at the What's Up Bro podcast show. Happy Saturday. Love you guys so much. See you in a minute. Don't go away. We'll be right back for more. Stay tuned.
in the attic. We came to be dramatic. Cocaine cowboys, wet sex addicts. I came here to panic, to panic, to
Hey audio fans, are you looking for fun and excitement? Have you been searching for that special show? You know, the one complete package you want in a podcast? Then check out the What's Up Bro podcast show and experience what true entertainment is all about. Stay tuned and don't miss the action. Available on your favorite streaming services, including YouTube. Thank you for all your support. And as always, we'll see you at the show.
We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned.
Hey there, do you love podcasts? Are you having difficulty finding the right ones to listen to? Is it frustrating when you're trying to pick that show? You know, the one where everyone must collectively agree on? Like finding a good movie or TV show to watch, do you look for the most jam-packed entertainment that's possible to find in a single episode every week? Then search no more, and welcome to J&J Production Studios. It's our business to provide the best entertainment and information available for you. Whether you're sitting in that comfy chair with your favorite snack and beverage listening live each week, or downloading your favorite show episodes to take with you on the go while you're at work, exercising, or even just to play at night for you to fall asleep to. There's something for everyone, no matter what size, shape, or age you are. Visit www.linktree.com/J_J Production Studios to find all the streaming services where our podcast shows can be found. You can also connect with us on your favorite social media platforms, including Facebook and Twitter. You can join our public Discord server and chat directly with us. But wait, there's more. You can subscribe to our official YouTube channel and be notified every time a new show is broadcast. Wish you could have some studio souvenirs or collectibles? Guess what? You can. Visit the official store where you can purchase items featuring your favorite podcast and show hosts. Would you like to help support us? You can do that by getting your very own exclusive membership on our Patreon account. All proceeds go to help us upgrade our shows, which will only enhance the entertainment provided to you. Thank you so much. We're excited to have you as an audience. Your love and support are always appreciated. We'll see you soon.
Says all the sockets tell me I'm not digging home.
Break time is over. We're so glad you stayed tuned. Now back to the action as the show is set to resume.
Alright, welcome back, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the tunes there. We're looking forward to adding our themed songs that we have. Coming up, we have Halloween. Of course, we have a couple for November. There's not as many for Thanksgiving as you think, but we kind of picked some songs that we feel fit the best. So there's that. And of course, my personal favorite is Christmas time, where we have plenty of great songs. We are so grateful to the folks at SoundCloud, the great artists that put a lot of time and effort into the music that they do, and we couldn't have done it without that. It just makes things so much easier. Of course, we enjoy, and the songs that we have from our special guests that they've so kindly shared with us, which we will probably take one more short break before we wrap up tonight, which will play the Cellar Dweller song for you guys too. Of course, you can get these songs available to listen as well, wherever you can listen to your music. They're also available, but it's nice to have such a larger repertoire where you can pull from a big well of different opportunities, different things, and it just kind of adds a little flair to it. Let's make sure Big Hoss's mic is on as soon as we get him. It's just taking a minute for the internet to connect. There he is. How's the audio? We're good there? Okay. So, if you're just tuning in, of course, welcome there, and welcome back. And well, you were there, but I'm saying for those listening at home. So we're doing our year in review. It's kind of our somewhat annual fiscal report, I guess you want to say, which while we're doing that, let's take a gander. We did talk about some of the show's success. Let's look at some of the numbers for where we are and where we stand. Now, we anticipate a huge showing of support there, especially for when we do our holiday episodes. Sorry, now I see new stuff. What is this now? What's so different about this? I'll have to look at that later. Anyway, let's see. Let's look at our shows here, and let's see. Now, obviously, you guys know, too, we talked about this. We are going to be adding some new episodes coming out. We had a few episodes of some of the shows. What we're going to do is we're going to get a couple more. I know Colorado Music and Live Streaming is big with Big Hoss, so we're going to get that show running where I'm going to run that and produce that while Big Hoss takes lead on that one. That way you're not by yourself there. We can still do some stuff. I got to figure out how to work that angle too, because I know music's a big part of that. So we'll see how we can wrangle with that, but that's part of our plan to talk about upcoming year. We're going to do some more. We have another episode planned. We want to talk more of mental health and ASMR, nighttime sleep, as well as some other great features there. A new episode will come soon of the Law and Justice Show. We're going to be working on that, have that come out. We're going to try to get some more episodes of the Sanitarium Show available for you guys. We're going to have, of course, a shout-out to, we mentioned to him and, of course, the band, but Austin, our good friend, henceforth known as Mr. Bass, a.k.a. Mr. B. He'll be joining us, and we'll try to get a game night in with him, and he's available next time as well. All that great stuff and more. We're going to make sure we spread the content out. And, of course, our newest show, Aikido and Life in the Martial Arts, will be there as well. But when we start recording more frequently, we do that, which we're going to explain in further detail at the next couple, some point in the weeks, we'll talk about it again. In case you missed that, we're going to update that too. And of course, we will post some announcements too on social media as we get closer to the end of the year. So, let's take a gander. Let's play a fun game here and guess. So, let's see. Big Hoss, what do you think is of all the shows we got going, what do you think is still probably the biggest draw at this point, or has the biggest reviews, I guess you could say, downloads and plays and all that stuff, if you had to guess?
I'm not sure.
Well, of all 10 shows, so we have, I can tell you, we'll do this, of the three, the top three will probably, it's either going to be your show, it's going to be the main show, or I believe the other one that was kind of coming in was the sports show. So out of those three, which one would you pick?
I'm not sure. My show?
Let's find out. It could be. It was catching up, actually. So let's see. So Big Hoss, currently, your show is at 11 episodes, 187 downloads, 2 total live plays, which isn't bad. That's actually pretty good. It's still probably better than mine. Let's go back and see, since we're talking about it. I need to do another episode there soon. I'm at 96 total downloads, 22 episodes, no live plays, etc. So again, everybody loves Big Hoss, not me. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Let's see. Let's just pull up the new show. I know there's probably not a lot of reviews. Oh, we got 6 downloads and 2 listable episodes. That's not bad for the new show. That's great. Let's see how the Sanitarium actually is doing, because we have those episodes. I'm going to have Mr. J send us some more. 14 total downloads, 9 listable episodes. We'll probably get more if we get more featured. I know he's been busy, so we're going to see if we can get some episodes for you guys there as well. The Law and Justice show is probably lagging at the bottom. 9 downloads, 4 listable episodes. That's not too bad. 1 live play, okay. The Game Corner, 29 total downloads, 11 listenable episodes, 1 play. The Sports Show, 33 downloads, 28 episodes. Okay, that's not too bad. The Review Show, 18 downloads, 6 episodes. We'll get there, so I'm going to pull these numbers up. ASMR, Nighttime Sleep. Wow, 204 downloads, 7 listenable episodes, and 1 total live play. That's pretty good. Okay. Last and certainly not least, the current show, which, drum roll please, blah, 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 that is the winner. So we actually, it is the main show here. We are at 206 total listenable episodes, 79 total live plays. Wow. That actually almost tripled there. And we are at 1,417 episodes downloaded. So thank you guys so much. That's huge support. We're going to continue to bring more content for you guys. It's going to be awesome. We appreciate that. Thank you so much there. Again, it just speaks volumes. We couldn't do this without you guys, so thank you for that show of support there. And then, of course, I mentioned it earlier, but just a review on the artist formerly known as Twitter, which is now X. We are at currently 1,353 followers. Thank you guys so much. We're following most of you guys back as well. If you are listening to the show, we love you guys. We hope to support you, and we hope to be able to help out as much as we can. We're trying to help one another with trying to make some goals, accomplishments, things like that. So if we can help you, want to collaborate with us, please let us know. We'd love to do that. And then the Facebook group is growing. We're almost at getting closer to 500 people on the Facebook group, so that's wonderful. So yeah, I mean, it's incredible.
I think most of those are scammers, though.
What's that?
I think most of those are scammers, though.
There might be some, yeah, but honestly, there's a lot of them have already. Here's the thing. So, Big Hoss, you're talking about X. You're talking about Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah, there is a possibility. There's still probably a few there, which we have to purge there. But again, it's still a great show of numbers there, and usually one of two things, because I think X was like that too. Usually they fall off at some point. The accounts usually just go dormant or they get dropped. So we might lose a portion of that, but on the general whole, though, we're finding people that are listening, which is great. So we're still kind of weeding that out, but it's just nice to see the growth there. Same thing even like on the YouTube channel, which we're at 54 subscribers, so thank you guys so much. That grew quite a bit, especially over the last couple of weeks. And, of course, you can check it out. If you're not subscribed, please feel free to do so. Go check us out, J&J Production Studios on YouTube. You can find that there. It's also on the link tree with everything else. But, yeah, a lot of great turnabout there. So, you know, it's encouraging when, you know, we made ourselves available on every potential platform we possibly could. There's still some that we're working on. Obviously, we want to get some streaming going, and we have a couple options we can add to do some other things as well. But I think we're keeping Big Hoss awake there, man. That's a big one. I saw a spider going there on that one.
Shut the hell up.
It's nice out there. What's the current temp, though, would you say, about?
I don't know.
Is it warmer, cooler? It's pretty mild, though, right? Because you're not wearing a jacket or anything, right?
Pretty mild.
Yeah, see, now it's... Well, let's see. I think right now it was like in the 60s, so it's cooling off now, but I heard there was some snow out in the western area, so maybe... You haven't seen any snow yet, though, right? Yeah, I think they said Utah and Seattle, like out towards that way, is getting some snow, so it's starting some places. If you're getting snowed on, we apologize already, but if you love the snow, then, hey, you know, no big deal. But yeah, I mean, it just goes to show that we put the effort in, things work out really well, and as I said, we're looking at some opportunities from growth next year. Now, the other thing I didn't share with Big Hoss yet, which I want to put a teaser there, we might have a potential possibility, if I can work it. I don't want to give away too much because it's, you know, again, nothing is guaranteed there yet, same thing as before. I will put it this way. I might have a beeline on potential for some other special guests that we could have to this show. I just have to reach out and make a connection with somebody I know that might be able to help with that. So that's going to be something we're going to plan for next year. So there's a big breaking news there for you guys first. We'll keep you guys updated on that as well. May as well share this now, too, while we're talking about it, because I was thinking about this, too. We're going to go just a little bit here yet. But if we haven't done this yet, we're going to start doing this now starting next weekend.
I'm going to do my sign-off right now. So.
You want to do? All right, well, then let's do that here. Then remind everybody, of course, what's most important, especially on the weekend because we're at the height of it. What's the number one thing we talk about?
If you're going to drink, don't drive.
If you do drink,
take an Uber.
All right. So good to have you back, Big Hoss. Say goodnight to the folks. Tell them to see them next time.
Good night.
All right.
See you later.
Yep. See you guys. See you there. So just want to remind you guys, too, in case you missed that there, we have our autographed signed photo from our good friend Miranda Maverick. We do want to give that away. We are aiming potentially to do that around the Christmas holidays, which are coming up very fast. So, as I was going to say, starting next weekend, since our holiday seasonal episodes are starting, we are going to be posting that all across social media. We're going to share that everywhere we can. If you want to be entered a chance to, as a giveaway, we give that away. All you have to do is locate where that photo is. You can like it, you can repost it, share it, comment on it, depending on the platform, depending on where you see it. You can comment and do that on every single platform. The more you do that, the better your chances are that we are going to notice that, and you might become the lucky winner of this photo. But that is going to help us identify and start building our list of contestants that could actually wind up with this special surprise there, which we've shared it before. You guys have probably seen it, but we're going to share it again. So we want to do it. This is going to be it. We're going to pick somebody around Christmas time. If we have enough interest there, we're going to see how it goes. So we're going to start circulating that photo around. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. That's the other big announcement that we have. What else did we not cover here? Let me make sure Actually, let me do this because I forget sometimes. We have so many things rolling here. Oh, yes, that was right. This kind of goes hand in hand because both of these actually have an opportunity where you can do this. So you guys know we do have our Patreon account. If you guys want a subscription there, all the proceeds go to paid membership. I believe it's $5 a month for a regular subscription there. I think the maximum we have is in only a few spots. It's like $100 a month there, but that's for really gifted people that really want to donate. We'd appreciate that if you do so. That would be wonderful, but you don't have to. All the proceeds do go for helping us to upgrade the show. That's pretty much all that we plan to use that for. We are not taking anything personally in payment. We are just trying to put everything we can into upgrading the show, getting you guys better content and things that you want. It's going to just help us to be able to do that. So that is there. In addition with that, it's a new feature that is featured from Spreaker too. You can subscribe to Spreaker's Supporters Club, and it's virtually the same thing as a Patreon subscription. Where we also have those set at $5 a month a subscription. You can do one of the shows, one of the podcast shows. You can do all of the shows. It's really entirely up to you guys what you want to do, but the concept is still the same. All of the proceeds will go to helping us to upgrade the shows. Maybe put a fund together if we can get a special celebrity guest. If we purchase time there, things like that. It could be a possibility depending on the funds that we have. That sort of thing. Anything that will bring the better entertainment for you guys, we're going to do so. So that's a possibility as well. But if you guys want to do that, you can. Again, there's no obligation to that. You don't have to do that. But if you want to, we'd appreciate that as well. Let's see. What else do we have? We don't talk about it as often, too, but we still do have our Discord server. If you want to join that, that's available there, too. You can log in there. We will chat with you directly if you want to do so. We really should start pulling that back up again, actually. I'm going to talk to Big Hoss about that later next time for the next show, but that will give him something to do. So, yeah, there you go. All that great stuff and more there. Matter of fact, I am going to send him a message. Sorry, give me 1 second. I try to talk, but I can't talk and type. It's like walking and chewing gum. Now, actually, technically, or no, is it talking? I can do that. It's just hard to multitask with words because I end up saying what I'm typing, or I'm typing what I'm saying. It's a whole thing. Yeah, but I think that's pretty much it. Of course, there's always the other streaming services you can follow with us, which of course you guys know if you didn't miss that too. We're no longer Google Podcast no longer exists. It was bought out, I believe it was by YouTube, so it's now YouTube Music or something like that. So we don't have that feature anymore, but it's a trade-off. We did get the website out, so it still gives us the availability to have another streaming platform there. So that's available. Of course, you can also listen to us on SoundCloud. Episodes are there as well. YouTube channel. And again, we have our Twitch and our Kick channels. We're going to see about streaming. That's probably going to be a goal for next year at some point. That's on our to-do list. Again, we're trying to prioritize that and trying to figure out things that work, things that don't work, etc., etc. So we're going to include all that stuff and more, but that's on the table there as well. I think that covers everything personal business-wise there. So let's do this. We'll take one more break, play a couple more songs. Like I said, we want to get the Cellar Dwellers in here too. We want to make sure you feature them. You guys can tune in with that. And of course, with Mickey and the Doom, we can share that with you guys links as well. All of our guests that come in, anything that has business-wise that we've had on here, we try to tag that on certain platforms. We have information for that and more details we can share if you guys are interested as well. So we have those connections that we will be happy to pass along for all of you guys that are interested for whether it could be Virtua's training course on her online training, or if you guys want tickets to Orange Moon Project or Cellar Dwellers or Mickey and the Doom, things like that, whatever, we can try and see if we can work things around there as well. So let me actually pause the fire here, again, that you guys can't hear, but it is playing, I promise you that. There's that. And then we'll take one more little break here. We'll play a couple songs, one of which will be the song that was recently released, the new song from the Cellar Dwellers, called Home. Hope you guys enjoy that. And then we'll come back just for a little bit yet to discuss a few things. And that's going to probably do it for our Saturday night there. But hopefully you guys have a good one there. And then, of course, we'll say this one more time, too, is before the show ends. Make sure you keep your eyes and ears open, because when we have opportunities to post new content, i.e. other shows, we might get episodes from the other podcast shows we have. Keep your ears open for that, because it will pop up. We will try to share that as much as possible on social media when we do that. We try to make it all in one shot. But you might see a new episode there as well. It could be any of the shows, really, honestly. It depends on what we have going and planned. And then, of course, we are going to be facilitating a whole new schedule coming up for next year based on the information that we share and what we have and what we know at this point going forward. We're still going to be operating just at a different capacity. But the content will be the same. It'll hopefully be good and better, just the same as well. And we're going to work around that and see how that goes. But looking forward to that and much more. So, with that being said, though, let's break here. We'll get you guys some more kicking music here. Hope you guys enjoy that. A lot of great stuff here. We should really play one of... I want to do that, but at the same time... Yeah, let's not do that. I know some of the songs we can do here. Let's keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. That's a good metaphor method there. So, let's see. What do we want to start with? Do I want to run commercials again? Let's see. Give me a second here. Let's think with you guys. Let's make it more interesting there. Can I play more commercial again? Can we play songs? No, let's do this. Won't do commercial. I can monitor that from here. Let's just play a song and get right into the music, and then we will come back. All right. Last chance. If you need a bathroom break, go for it. If you want to refresh anything, any snacks or drinks, do that now, and then come back, because then we will begin to wrap up soon. This is the What's Up Bro podcast show, brought to you, of course, by the one and only J&J Production Studios, your number one true home for entertainment. Come back for the final installment right after this. We're going to play at least a couple songs here. It might be a random, so forgive us. And if we don't catch it in time, sometimes the software mixes up the track, so try to stay on top of that. But enjoy, either way. We'll come on back for more. Stay tuned right after this for the final segment when we return.
break time is over. We're so glad you stayed tuned. Now back to the action as the show is set to resume.
All right, welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for chilling out and hanging out there. If you're just tuning in, welcome. This is the What's Up Bro podcast show, brought to you, of course, by the one and only J&J Production Studios, your one true home for entertainment. We're getting ready to wrap up here, actually, in just a few minutes. So I just want to recap there and first of all say thank you so much. It's been an amazing 2024. I know we're not finished yet, but we really want to share our sentiments to you guys for the support, just listening and sharing. It means the world to us, and it just encourages us that we are able to accomplish something so special in doing this. And we know that with the support that you guys are showing us, it encourages us to keep on doing what we're doing. So we couldn't do this without you, and that is really so true. We do it for you guys listening, and fans of the show, those that listen. For us too, we enjoy it because it gives us a little bit of time away from all the crazy, busy life that we try to hide from on a typical basis. But aside from that fact, we wouldn't have much if it wasn't for you guys listening. So thank you very much. Here's hoping, and again, I know it's early, but here's hoping to a blissful and wonderful 2025. We're going into year 3, if you can believe it. Time really just flies. It's incredible. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. We're going to finish off the year with a bang. We're going to finish off strong. And sorry, I'm saying one more message here. Let's see. There we go. We're going to finish strong. We're going to have a great holiday season coming up. It's so exciting because we're starting that next weekend already. We'll play it for all through the month and then have our actual holiday specials when we get there. And then, of course, you guys know, too, we will share updates on what's going to happen down the future here, down the road, which we have already, but always feel like, and I'm sure everybody doesn't always catch it, so we want to make sure that we cover that again. And then once we get closer to the end of the year, we are going to definitely start posting it on social media and such to help you guys know what's going to be going on and going down. In case you forget that, we all do. We're all busy. We have so much stuff going on, so it can happen. We just want to make sure everybody is accounted for, knows what we have. We're all up to the same page, up to date on everything, and that we don't forget to do that and share that. So there is that. Also, and as well, too, reminder, we said this too before the last break. I want to say it again just to remind you guys too. We have the photo giveaway from our good friend Miranda Maverick, who has signed another photo that we want to give away to a lucky listener there. So, just to reiterate, if you missed it earlier, we'll say this once more. We're going to share this again too, posting it when we post the photo. We're going to be sharing the photo all across social media. And from now until we want to end this sometime around probably... Let's see if I can... Let me be accurate here. Oops, that's the wrong thing. I can tell you for sure based on the calendar. Let's do this. Let's just keep it simple so I don't have to play guess here. So, Christmas this year is on Wednesday. I don't know if we'll do... Depending on family things and functions, whatever's going on, we will probably do either the 20th or the 21st. We actually, you know what? Let's see. New Year's Eve is on... We're going to do this, actually, because New Year's doesn't fall on a weekend either. So, we're actually going to double up on our episode. So, we're going to have... our Christmas episode will actually be... It'll be right after Christmas, but we're going to do it on Friday, December 27th. We will have our Christmas episode there. And we will also have our New Year's special. We're going to feature that on Saturday the 28th. And there's a reason why we are going to do it live there, which again we're going to share later on. But we want to make sure we have that there. I know technically it's not New Year, but we might do a little special post in addition and do the countdown for you guys to a new year and celebrating that. But there's a whole purpose for that, which we'll get into later on. But yeah, that's what we have going. That's what we're going to do. And I think that'll work out great. So the purpose for me looking at that and saying that is we are going to have this up until, I would say, probably the 13th and 14th when we have our shows the weekend there. The weekend before, the 20th and 21st. We're going to do that right before actually Christmas. We're going to close that out so we have a chance to review and see who we have. And then Friday night, the 27th of December, possibly if we have enough. If not, we will do Saturday, December 28th for the New Year's show. We are going to have the contestant drawing, and we'll draw and see who we can get. And then with that winner, we will try to reach out via social media there, try to get more connect with that person or persons, whoever wins that, to have to get more information onto how to get that photo to that person. So that's the little more details that we'll cover for whoever wins that. We will do that at a later point. But so from starting next weekend, maybe even this week probably too, we'll probably try to get it out. We will be circulating that photo around all over social media, probably on YouTube, any place we can share it. You guys have to like it, repost it, comment on it. Ideally, that would be great too, especially if it's on Facebook or wherever we can see like a handle for a user and stuff. We can get information, keep track that way. And we'll know that you are there. We will count you as a contestant for the giveaway, and then we'll do the drawing then on either the Christmas episode, the 27th, I think I said, right? I forget already because my dates are getting me all confused. The 27th, nope, that's not far enough. Yeah, Friday the 27th, which will be the Christmas episode in December, or December 28th, we're going to do a special early edition of our New Year's episode. That whole weekend, either way, we're going to have it done. We're planning for that, so that's what we have going. So by the 20th and the 21st, we're going to end the circulating of it through. So that's how long you have from now until then to, again, like, share, comment, all of the above, as much as possible. We can count that as potential more entries into that. It's going to help you have a better chance at winning this when we share that as a giveaway for that as well. Speaking of, because we're talking about prize giveaways, that's our prize for this year. We really want to do that in celebration of that, especially because of the year that we had. So that will be there. We'll talk about this again to remind you guys, and we'll post that. When we post the photo, we'll mention that, the description there for the rules and all that stuff, and the goal that we have for that as well. But that's that there for that, so you guys can keep an eye out for that as well. If you want to, and this is another side note because we mentioned this as well, if you are not on social media, and some people are not, depending on where it is, you can, if you wish, give us information. You can email us at j_jproductionstudios@yahoo.com. I gotta look it up. Between that and the between that and the YouTube link, the Linktree link, I always let's see. Let me see if I can pull it up. I just want to make sure I say this correctly. That's the email list. Let's see. Oh wait, I know how I can do this. Never mind. 1 second. I'm going to have to probably write this down because, as I said, there's so much stuff happening and I always forget, and we have so many things going on here that we try to balance everything. But let's see. It might be the same, might be different. Here we go. No, it is the same. Okay. You can email us at j_jproductionstudios@yahoo.com, and you can let us know, give us some information as much as possible. That's only pertinent that we need to know. We can count you as a contestant for that to give away to through the email as well, as long as we know who you are. We can kind of get you in that drawing there's category. But if you don't have social media, you can do that as well. So and if you don't see the photo, and you probably won't, you can at least let us know. We'll put it as a special only for folks that don't have social media, that are strictly email. If you are interested in the signed photo there, email us. We will still count you in as a potential giveaway. It might not be you might not have as good a chance as those that do it on social media, but it'll still be a chance regardless. And we want to do it as random as possible. So there is always that chance that you could be the lucky winner. So I highly recommend you guys do that, but that's how we will work that out so that everybody has an opportunity. So there you go. That's covering that. And I think that's everything then as far as important details and stuff. We'll keep you guys posted with more when we come back. We have plenty more great content coming up down the road. But yeah, here's to a great 2024. Again, we're going to finish it strong. We got a few months left, but it's winding down pretty quick. It's hard to believe that we're already coming into the holiday season episodes already. So hope you guys are excited. We certainly are. Can't wait to see you guys for more. And a happy Halloween Fest. I think we're going to call it, I'm not sure we're going to title our Halloween specials this year. It might be, we'll think about it. We'll surprise you. We'll let you guys know. We'll share an announcement before next weekend's episodes start. We'll put that out there for you guys with some artwork there as well to kick off the month. But here's looking forward to a great holiday episodes coming up and closing out the year well. And here is to many more great years, but starting with 2025, new year, new opportunity, new goals that we can shoot for. Really excited. This year has been really rejuvenating for us, so I'm looking forward to seeing what 2025 has in store and beyond. We're going to work on some great fun things and see what comes from it, but we're super excited. Hope you guys will continue to support, follow, listen, join us. And I'm looking forward to new friends and people that would join our community and our family here. We're looking forward to keep growing. We want to grow as large as we can. And if you guys know friends that want to listen or think they might like the show, please, by all means, share the information. Have them listen to us. Come and check it out for themselves. But more great content will be coming as well from the other shows. We're going to be revving things up with some of the changes. Might not seem like a good thing in some cases, but not bad in some regard because it might actually give us more flexibility and opportunity for getting the content out, which sometimes is always hard, especially when we do things how we do it. And since I'm kind of teasing around it, we'll just say simply that the plan is starting in 2025, which is why we're doing the show for the New Year's episode live. According to last reports that we have, and that still seems to be true, we've not heard anything different. The primary platform which we use, that we stream on, that we share across on Spreaker.com, they are no longer featuring a live feature for podcasters here. So all the shows going forward from here will be just recorded and uploaded like we've done. You guys seen us do that periodically when we take breaks or we have shows pre-recorded ahead of time. We surprise you. We have certain times we can have them uploaded and such. We'll just be doing more of that. We won't be able to be live, at least from this platform, on our weekends. However, the main show's episodes will still be available starting at 10 p.m. Eastern time, so that will be when they drop. You guys will have access to them at that point. So that does kind of cover that. We are looking at other platforms that we can still stream live from. We have some ideas, some possibilities there, so that's an option that we are considering as well. So again, plenty of opportunities. Not always good things. Things change, and it's not always for the best, but we're trying to take the high road. We want to make sure the content is there. Of course, it's always going to be there, but we don't see this as a door closing. We see it as an opportunity for an opening somewhere else that could lead to something even more fantastic than we could hope for. And based on how things have been going, as we said, we think that's true now more than ever, and we fully believe that. So with that being said, you guys, that's going to do it. Happy Saturday to everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. Again, keep your eyes and ears open for more content that could pop up at any time. You don't know, so make sure you watch because you don't want to miss it when new episodes are out. And again, remember to join the subscribing on the emailing list, or if you follow on YouTube as well, get alerts because you will know when new episodes are posted, where they're at. But especially from email, you'll get alerted in your inbox right away. Make sure you check your spam filter and make sure you add our email there so that you get it right to your inbox and avoid that hassle. Also, a reminder too, coming up next week, new episode of the PodzQuad Thursday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys tune in for that. Check it out. We will share the links on our socials as well. And we'll see what kind of surprises come up down the road as well. But we look forward to it. Our Halloween episodes kick off next weekend. We'll see you guys there for the whole month for a very spooktacular, spooky Halloween season. Hope you guys are looking forward to it as the weather begins to change. We are now officially into fall. Still some warm days, but the cool weather is going to come and chill us out even more so as we go along. So we'll look forward to it. I got to get me some apple cider and some other fun treats. If you guys love that, you know what I mean too. It's going to be awesome. But looking forward to more fun with you guys. Be safe, be happy, and be healthy. Of course, as always, it's this time of year people are getting sick. I have a little bit of a seasonal thing going on here. It's just kind of bothering me because the weather's changing. But be careful, you guys. Make sure you take care of yourselves and be courteous of your fellow man. If you are sick, please don't share that. We want to share the love, not share the germs, so be mindful of that as well. But, of course, we all have things going on that we have to do. But if you can avoid it and you don't have to be somewhere and you know that you're not feeling well, don't do that, please. We appreciate that, and so will your friends and neighbors for that very reason. For all of us here at J&J Production Studios, until next time, you guys, we say, as always, good night and goodbye for now. And, of course, until next time, we'll see you at the show.
Thank you for listening to the What's Up Bro show. Catch all the latest live action on your favorite podcast streaming services, including Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more. You can also check out episodes on the studio's official YouTube channel. Subscribe and become a member today. Don't forget to also turn on notifications so you'll know when new content is uploaded. Stay tuned and don't miss a single moment. We love and appreciate all your support. And as always, we will see you at the show.